Hello, I'm Devonecia Swartz. I'm an actress, a singer, and a writer, and I am so excited to go on this 6-part journey with you on how I prepare for a monologue. Now, I know preparing for a monologue can be quite a daunting task, from the actual sourcing of the material to the performance, but hopefully through this journey, you'll pick up some tips and tricks that will help you in your preparation for your straight to camera performance. So without any further ado, let's see what we have. Drum roll, please. Okay. I am going to be preparing a Shakespearean monologue for you from the play Othello, which is fantastic. I love Othello. It is an Iago monologue, which is very exciting and quite an interesting choice. And it is the monologue that Cassio loves her. I do well believe it. Luckily, I know Othello quite well. I did it at school and in university, so I know the play quite well, and I know where it fits, where this monologue fits in the play. The first thing you need to do when you get the monologue is ask yourself whether it works for you. For me, I'm looking at this going, I know that Iago is a man, that's why I say that it's an interesting choice. I know that he's a man and I identify as a woman, but luckily this monologue still lends to gender bending, and therefore I can use the monologue. Ask yourself different questions like, is it age appropriate? It doesn't help that you are a 15-year-old and you're playing a 90-year-old. That monologue is not going to serve you as well as it possibly could. So ask yourself whether you actually like the monologue, whether you actually like the context of the monologue. If you want to speak about race or politics or culture or global warming, whatever the case may be, if it interests you, excites you, go for that monologue. Also, please remember to stay within the guidelines that is given to you from the competition or by the competition. Then, how to source Shakespearean monologues. We have these fantastic things called books. There are many, many books, many actual hard copy plays that you can get, but I know that during this lockdown, it is quite a stressful situation. So online sources, Google is your friend. There are beautiful websites that actually have the Shakespearean monologues listed, like shakespearemonologues.org, that they have it divided, the men and the women monologues, and then the actual plays, the divisions of like the comedies and the tragedy. So go through that and find a monologue that works for you. And then once you have chosen your monologue, you do a first read. And when you read the monologue for the first time, write down your reactions. Helen Mirren actually speaks about it, and there's a fantastic masterclass that she does where she speaks about Shakespeare and his works. So go and check out that masterclass. She says as well, write down your first reaction. Even if it feels silly to you, write it down, because you might forget it later. That's the first thing, but also when you revisit that emotion, it could serve you or you might discard it, and that's okay. But write down your first reaction, because it is quite a pure reaction and you could work with that. So I'm so excited to go on this journey with you. I'm so excited to learn this monologue. And in the next episode, we are going to be dealing with getting to know your text and getting down to the the nitty-gritty of learning, the hard work of learning the actual monologue. So I am so excited. I cannot wait to see you next time.